Okay. What surprised you the most about this challenge? From when you started planning until now of actually doing, what surprised you the most? Faisal, what surprised you the most?
Well, it was also challenging too. We could only work with the two materials provided for our group, wood and string.
Okay.
And so we had to trade a lot of the materials to get better woods. So I thought that surprised me.
Okay. Mariah, what about yours?
Ours was the duct tape problem that we had.
Yes.
We thought that 2 rolls of duct tape would be enough, but
Yes.
actually it didn't turn out that well because our 2 duct tape rolls were gone. So we had to keep giving you our popsicle sticks, and to get more duct tape, but we were only to trade 5 popsicle sticks. We got 30 centimeters, and that wasn't really a lot.
No.
Trading our popsicle sticks. So next time, if we do this again, I would only put the duct tape on the outside,
Yeah.
not on the inside, because people aren't really looking in the inside. So it only matters on the outside because you want it curvy on the outside. It doesn't matter what it looks like on the inside.
Okay. Who else had a challenge, something that they weren't really expecting? Rudy?
Well, it was actually a good thing because I had such a small group. I thought that we weren't going to do well because all the other groups had like 5 people, but it turned out to be really good, and we got like a really good structure.
Yes. Why do you think it turned out to work so well with your small group?
Because I could get people's attention easier, and it wasn't like a whole bunch of people were talking to each other, and I couldn't get people to focus. But with a small group, I could tell everybody what we needed to do, and we would get it done faster.
Okay. Who else had a surprising challenge? Claire.
I suppose the challenge is that we played not to use tape, but then when we got to the challenge part,
Yes.
we had to use tape to hold it together.
Yes.
And when we went to do the challenge,
Yes.
we had to trade the stuff that we had to get tape.
Yes.
And I know how you say 5 popsicle sticks equals 30 centimeters. Well,
Yeah.
5 elastics that we had equals 1 centimeter of tape.
Oh, so it didn't work so well. Okay. Who else can tell me one of their challenges that they faced? Hamza.
At the end, we had to like use like so much of our like marketing
Yes.
stuff that we got that we didn't like we forgot about all of our straws, and then we had to take like a bunch of straws and like pack them on there and like wrap them around with tape, and it was like so crazy.
Didn't work so well. Who else has something that they hadn't expected? Challenge. Ella?
I think the challenges were a challenge
Okay.
because they were hard.
What made them so hard?
That we had a really good structure and it was like sturdy and it looked okay. And then we had to use like 40 straws
Yes.
to add on to our structure that would actually help us, and it just
Jack, S.
well, our problem was at first we were gonna build like that for the roof.
Okay.
But then because popsicle sticks are so small, it doesn't fit all the way up.
Yes.
So we had to take that off, and then we just put like a straight top, and it worked.
Okay. And Mariah.
Well, you know how Alice said that the challenges were hard?
Yes.
For our group, the challenges were easy. I thought that I think that the challenges were hard for her group and easy for my group. Just because she was out of sticks.
Yes.
Like wooden stuff.
Yes.
It had like gaps in it.
Yes.
Holes in it. Not saying that like so and then ours is like a house over there. So it was actually pretty easy because
was hard for them because they have like wooden sticks.
Right, so it was a lot harder to get the stuff in between. Now, I'd be curious to know, this was largely a science challenge because we were looking at the idea of the tornado hitting it and to make that building or that structure solid enough. But what math skills did you use as part of this challenge? Either ones you thought or you ended up using. What were some of the math skills that you used as part of this challenge? Aiden, what was one? How did you use measurement? Okay. How else do people use measurement?
Well, I didn't really do this, but you might have when they traded things to get like 5 centimeters of tape, they would have to measure centimeters of tape.
Okay, was there another math skill that you used though, Faisal, as well as that? I thought you had your hand up before, so I wasn't sure. Okay. What did you use?
Multiplication.
How did you use multiplication?
When we had, since we traded 200 straws,
Yes.
we had to multiply how many centimeters of tape that we would get.
And Mariah, what did you do?
I don't really know what to call it, but we were gonna do ours like an airplane, but it didn't really work out.
Okay.
But because an airplane, when it's in the air,
Yeah.
it goes like this.
Yeah. Kind of group. Yeah.
Triangle. So the wind goes to the side. It doesn't cut through.
So what did you have to create then at the top of your structure then to kind of do that?
We had to create like the triangle.
Yeah.
A little front part.
How did people ensure that they got the correct angles? What did you do to ensure that you got the 90-degree angle or the acute angle or the obtuse angle?
We twisted the straw because we had a bendy straw, so all we have to do is this for the 90-degree angle.
So you twisted it and you made it what?
A 90-degree angle.
Okay, so yes?
For our group, we had sticks, so
Yeah.
we put a stick on top, a vertical stick on top of a horizontal stick, so it would be a right angle.
Yes.
And then we built the base of our structure like a triangle.
Yes.
So like one angle would be an obtuse, and then the rest were like acute.
How did you ensure that the obtuse angle was obtuse?
Well, just by looking at it, we knew that it looked like it more than